Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome to the Meat Locker. On this day, where we're watching season 5, episode 6 of the series Outlander. It's a little chilly still today, but what is happening? So Roger has learned that Stephen Bonnet is alive, allegedly alive. On good authority, he's alive. He's a little miffed that Brianna didn't tell him exactly what went down when she visited him in prison and about the gemstone. But now Roger's more determined than ever to take his little family back to the future. Does that happen? And then we had, okay, so we must gather militia, as many men as possible, march to wherever they're going, Hillsborough, show of force against the regulators. They get there finally. And then Lieutenant Knox says, no, the governor has made a deal. They're all pardoned, except for Murtagh. And you all can go home. Thanks. So Jamie let his troops go home without, but he had to take out Knox. We'll do this again. Come back and bite him in the ass. With Knox being dead, did he get away? Did he get away with it? I don't know. He got away with a cat, but did he get away with murder? And Claire has found penicillin. She's found mold, I should say, and apparently is good enough at manufacturing pharmaceuticals that she's made antibiotics. We hope. Because she gave twins their little tonsillectomy. Thank you, all of you who filled in the details about how, yes, once upon a time, they did do it sitting up. I guess now they can do it when you're lying down because they got vacuums. So they can suck out the liquid and you can be a little bit more, they can get a little better look down. Just the thought, when you think about it, you're lying down, they got a hole about this big to hopefully look into, see enough. And back then they could see their light source was crap. Just how did we as a species survive? It's like years and years ago when I had my wisdom teeth pulled. I remember sitting in the chair and they finally done me up. And then he's like, okay, we're going to begin. And I realized that however many years dentistry, 200 years, had been around, the procedure for taking out a tooth hadn't changed. And that was just hold on tight and pull as hardly and firmly and steadily as you can until the tooth was extracted from your jawbone. Medicine had not progressed hundreds of years of dentistry to come up with a different way than just yank. Oh, that's the camera. And that's what he did. In the last one, he was actually like practically foot on the chair on my chest going, forever, until it popped out and he went, it's a boy. So yeah, so medicine and the journey of medicine is fascinating and terrifying. So we're like halfway through this season-ish. The funny thing about Outlander is there never necessarily seems to be an objective. There's the objective of staying alive. But we have little teeny tiny objectives, but there really isn't any long-term necessarily objective than just trying to build a life. So we're not trying to stop Culloden or the Jacobite rebellion. We're not trying to get Claire home because Claire's where she wants to be. The Mackenzies are where they have to be right now until Jimmy gets older. So what's going to happen next? I don't know. But I'm so glad that you are here with me. You've all been here since the beginning and I've appreciated it so much. So I'm going to get locked and loaded with the big, I should get 2 or 3 blankets down here. I also have my Magner's pear cider on hand because it's Friday for me. I'm going to relax with all of you. So yeah, let's just get to it. Flashback, 1746. Claire arrived in 1764. I'm so glad we're back in Scotland, even if it isn't a flashback.
Thank goodness. Oh, you are a welcome sight, Lieutenant. We're making our way as far as possible from Culloden. I am Samuel Torrington. My wife and daughter are inside.
Will you have them step out? By order of the Duke of Cumberland.
Jocasta. Who's she with?
It's empty, sir. Very well. You should be on your way.
Mr. Carlyle, my brother has an estate.
You'll be far from the fighting there.
Oh no.
God save the king.
Hey.
Lieutenant? Gold. The King of France's mark on it.
Oh no.
Must be intended for Charles Stuart.
Oh no.
Lower your weapon.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
You can't help her. No. We must go.
His accent change is really good. But they can't leave her.
Drive on.
They had to leave her. What? Oh no.
Do you have a moment, ma'am?
Come in.
Whoa.
I wanted to give you this. It's the Mackenzie motto.
I shine, not burn.
A wee token of my affection. An island formed by two branches of a stream. And in time, I hope that we might...
Thank you.
I'll leave you to her then.
Is that the same guy from earlier? The last scene, just older?
Do you really think I kind of feel the look you are giving that poor man?
There's lots going on here. I'm going to watch again.
How generous you are, Mistress Cameron. I'm sure Brianna must be sensible of the kind attention you've bestowed upon her son. You're sure Mr. Innes understands what this means?
Mr. Innes has graciously agreed to allow me to serve as guardian of Riverrun until Jeremiah comes of age.
Why does Mr. Forbes care? Why is Mr. Forbes here? Is he like a witness? A witness, but that's just it? Of all people, Forbes. Of all people.
And the colonel as witness?
Is he a magistrate of some type and I just don't remember?
Riverrun has a new master.
Ooh, how does Ulysses feel about this?
How is it that 200 years from now we have a man on the moon, but still no cure for the bloody common cold?
You could have gone to the wedding, you know. I can handle a kid with a cold.
I know. But I wanted to help.
And be close by in case stupid head appears.
Edzo was brought as a gift. What's this?
I don't think that's a gift from Adzo.
Infestation? Sign of the apocalypse?
I hope it's not a gift from the gods.
In Las Vegas, when I lived there, we'd always have some sort of weird infestation. Crickets, moths, stink bugs. Yeah, it was always fun. It was always fun in the spring. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Was that there the whole time? Why is he so pensive?
Should be Murtagh and Jocasta's sign.
Ah. Mm-hmm. Oh, John's there. John's there? He's been getting around.
Excuse me. To tell the truth, I'm not certain I am. I think I must have danced with every girl in the province.
He's eligible.
I wager there's not a single young lady in North Carolina who forfeited a chance to be worshipped in Cupid's Grove tonight.
Speaking of never missing a chance to be worshipped.
Try on.
Mistress Fraser, delighted to see you again.
Your Excellency. Mistress Tryon.
Her Excellency. If you don't mind.
And just as he's finally begun introducing me this way to the good people of North Carolina, we leave him for New York.
Why?
May I introduce the Honourable Judge Martin Atkins?
Your servant, sir.
Well, my most recent legislative victory was a stroke of genius, if I may say so.
Again, why is he going to New York? Ominous music. Oh, locusts! We do have locusts.
The swarm is going to be here in a day.
We should burn Mr. Fraser's field and be done with it.
Burn the field.
One shift of the wind and your homes could be reduced to ashes. Are you willing to take that chance, Mr. Lindsay?
Wish Colonel Fraser was here. He'd have an answer for this.
Yeah, how lucky it is that Roger, though, is there.
You propose we do, Captain Mackenzie.
No answer. Great job, Captain. No answer.
What do we do in the past?
My God, is that Philip Wiley? You know him?
Do we know him?
I found him rather persistent. I was going to say annoying. This chamber. He agreed to it. Well, what could he say? There it was, written in plain ink. Words of this Rawlings physician.
Oh, word's getting around.
If it's God's will, what sort of woman would willingly prevent herself from bearing one? Perhaps the sort of woman who doesn't have the means to provide for an infinite number of blessings. How very good to see you.
I assure you, madam, the pleasure is entirely mine.
Your creep meter just went. What is happening?
Mr. Wiley.
What does he want?
Funny how certain things stick in your brain.
Yes.
Locusts and smoke. The story my father read to me when I was a boy, it's coming back to me now.
It also permits me to indict any man who was seen at the Hillsborough riots, or any past riot.
And if they refuse to submit themselves to the King's justice?
Then I've given the sheriffs leave to discipline any man who resists.
So he pardoned them, but he's not pardoning them?
I'm curious. Why do this now?
Yeah.
Your wife mentioned you were bound for New York.
Been offered the governorship now. Time me to leave it in chaos. Legacy of lawlessness.
I got thoughts. Can you see my thoughts?
A legacy of mercy would be.
And they shall have mercy. If they choose it. Heaven or hell.
Don't think that word means what he thinks it means, mercy.
Have you seen my husband?
No, mistress. Shall I look
Oh,
for
good
him?
God, he's stalking her.
Chantilly lace. My humble gift to the soon-to-be Jocasta Innes.
Oh, she hasn't gotten officially married yet. This is just the pre-fete.
Far lovelier on you.
I'm afraid such things are hard to come by.
Just ask him what he wants, Claire. What do you want?
I can procure you whatever you wish, whatever your heart desires.
Why?
I know an Irish seafaring gentleman who does business in the port of Wilmington.
Does he now?
I have something that may be of interest to you.
This not talking is driving me insane. That Jamie's whiskey.
Oh, it's absolutely sinful.
My husband makes it.
Which one is he, pray tell? Silver or gold?
The gold is from my late husband.
May I ask when he died? Your first husband. A star fixed in the firmament of the heart forever. To love.
What do you want?
If I might ask your advice.
On what?
My husband's whiskey venture, it's barely breaking even. But a partner with the right connections?
trust me, Mr. Bonnet is possessed of
We knew.
a notoriously unhappy temper.
Thankfully, I would be dealing only with you. And of course, there'd be your share of the profits.
What is this plan of hers?
You've shown me your pride and joy. Now I want to show you mine.
See that the rest of those pots are delivered to Evan Lindsay's field. Have your brother help too. Aye, Captain. Come on.
I do like how they called him Captain.
You know, when your father left me in charge, I thought I might have to mend a fence, wrangle the odd runaway cow, but no. I get a biblical plague.
Trial by fire, Roger. Trial by fire. Oh, God. Where is he taking her? Where is he taking her?
I'd like you to meet Lucas.
Now, Jamie would be the better person to show this horse off to.
Good-natured and spirited.
And above all, beautiful.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Claire, you madden me.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. What?
He's not worth it.
Just scar him, maim him, de-wig him.
I see you near my wife again. I will kill you.
And what were you thinking?
Spending time alone with a man like him.
Now I've thrown him in horseshit and you've threatened to kill him. How are we supposed to get him back on side?
You see, the man likes to gamble.
God, I hope for Roger's sake this works. Oh, no. Oh, no, they're landing. Holy cheese balls.
Stop! Keep your fires going!
Keep them going, guys. Keep them going. They're all going towards River Run. Oh my God, Locust depends upon this wedding. Oh no.
Back so soon, Mr. Barlow.
Oh.
You're acquainted with the governor's wife? Fine woman.
What
But,
is this
between you and me,
plan?
she's not known for her discretion. One word in her ear, and in a fortnight, every man, woman, and child in the province of North Carolina will ken what kind of gentleman you are.
It'll be no news to her.
She hasn't heard the things I have to say about you. We settle this now.
Oh, you Scots are all alike. You brutes place far too high a price on things like pride. Is given the choice between pride and gold, I take gold any day. Besides, Lucas is worth 10 times this amount. You're going to have to produce something far more valuable.
Have you lost your mind?
Oh God.
Stephen Bonnet.
Stephen Bonnet.
This is our chance to get the bastard once and for all. I will not lose it, Claire.
Can't promise that. Can't promise that.
What if you do?
He'll kill Wiley and take it back. No.
Who are you doing this for?
For our daughter.
For her honor or for yours?
Smidge. Free
If you're going to take
Claire him. Take the other one.
Then you might as well take both of them.
Did it work? I think I would keep a couple going just in case.
Maybe when Dad returns, he'll promote you to Major.
Christ.
I hope not.
Get it! I really want to see these locusts and I'm sweating for some reason.
A guest has arrived late. He has a gift for you.
Tell him to leave it downstairs with the others.
Well, that's all right, Shame. Seems I came all the way here to give it to you myself.
What Murtagh! So what gift has Murtagh brought? What's he gonna leave her with? Did he make her bracelets?
I didn't want to come empty-handed.
Why have you come?
To ask something of you. I have no right to ask, but I will all the same. I can't face the rest of my days if I don't.
She's crazy.
Will you wait for me?
You now. The day before I'm to be wed.
Yeah.
Love but Duncan Innes, any fool can see that.
Well, you might have informed me of that. The day I told you he proposed, you said not a word. Only that you wouldn't stand in the way of my happiness.
Well, I'm standing in the way of it now, aren't I?
Timing! Pumpkin! Timing!
Christ.
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd say yes.
She has limited options. Ah.
Why in God's name would you choose to grow old with a man like Innes?
You can't fault me for wanting to spend the time I've left with a good man whose only cause will be my happiness.
Oh, that's right. Because Murtagh's got other causes that would rank as highly.
The night we lost Culloden, Hector came running into the house. He told us, me and my youngest daughter, Murtagh.
Youngest daughter. She had others.
We were bound for the estates of my eldest girls. She was 16, Murtagh. She was so beautiful. I left her there, lying next to strangers. Her bones would be there still on the road, gone to dust. Well, I've sat here for 30 years. A palace made from the gold that took her from me. Shonag, Clementina perished in the fires. My blindness is punishment for leaving her, for not looking back.
Oh.
Hector believed in the Jacobite cause, and like you, he believed he could change the world, and I lost everything because of it.
I am not Hector.
Mm.
I will not risk your happiness.
You are.
And again, what sort of man you are?
What sort of man is that?
A rebel till the end.
A sort of man who will lose everything for what he believes in. The sort of man I swore I would never give my heart to again.
Oh God, is Jamie still playing whist?
I've been looking for you.
And
You're drunk.
It goes to celebrate.
I still think he didn't win.
You let him use your Scottish pride against you.
What about yours? You say and do what you like, no matter the consequences. You think too much of your own time.
Oh, liquored lips are sinking ships.
You're a woman like no other, Sassenach. But don't forget, you're still a woman.
A slap might have been a wee bit intense, but don't do this. Don't do this. Oh God. Please. I hope they both follow maneuver.
Look down.
Oh God, don't say.
Watch as I take you.
Because he's the man, right? Mm-hmm. You're the man, Jamie. You're the man.
Wish I'd seen the look on Wiley's face when he lost.
The man was almost in tears. till I told him I'd trade him the beast for a whiskey partnership.
As if Jamie's name wouldn't give him away.
Mr. Alexander and Malcolm.
There you go.
The bastard will finally pay for what he's done.
Don't count your chickens yet.
Promise me that Stephen Bonnet will never take another thing from us again.
Can't promise that. Don't even try to.
I promise.
I've come from Riverrun, the wedding of Jocasta Cameron. It appears you're to be congratulated. Your son.
Oh no, he
is now
knows.
The proud owner of Riverrun.
Oh no. How does Forbes? Oh no. How does Forbes know that? Oh, he. Oh.
Do you know how many regulators submitted themselves to the mercy of the courts?
None.
Not one. Not one man.
Shit.
We wouldn't come to this, but it seems we're going to have our war after all. Meet with me in Hillsbury, or to gather your men and then find us there within a fortnight. Oh, and you're free to enjoy this evening's festivities.
When the regulators are disorganized, no way prepared for war against the crown.
Oh, that was quite abrupt. Okay. So it's, you never really saw that she, not sure if I know the right way to phrase this, but she obviously cared for her home, was very proud that she was able to manage what she had. But the fact that she was willing, wanting somebody to take over so quickly, willing to give it to Brianna and whoever she married, or, now you can kind of see why it was dirty. It was built with dirty funds, and it was built on the blood of her family. She didn't want to give. So that's terrible, but it's interesting, but terrible. And Bonnet told Forbes who his son was. Did Forbes ever said, hey, I almost married Brianna when she was pregnant with your baby? Did that topic of conversation ever come up? We did have, though, a nice little visit from John Gray. Thanks. I appreciated that fine maroon eye candy. Thank you. Let's have some more. Wiley, Mr. Wiley. I don't necessarily remember him from past episodes. The whole setup with him and with Claire and that weird dance of half sentences. What? He knew she's married. What was he thinking? He was just gonna bet her and leave, and that would be like the whole. They were trying to get us a link to Bonnet. The way they were building it was just wackadoo. Terribly wackadoo. But I'm glad Roger prevailed in saving most of the ridge from the locusts. Thanks, sweet baby Jesus, that worked. I know, my brain's kind of bouncing all over the place because this episode just had little things pop up that were like, oh. So, how does Jamie get word to Murtagh? Murtagh was really there, so he's not that far away. I would think with Jocasta's wedding, Murtagh would have a couple of eyes and ears in the vicinity. If anything, Ulysses probably, but I don't know if Ulysses would take the risk to be a mouthpiece. But with so much of society, North Carolina society at this wedding, you'd think he would have a spy or two on the inside. But it looks like we're going to have a battle of some sort, which was kind of preluded in the opening credits. Who lives, who dies? I don't know. This is an episode I'm going to have to ruminate on for a while. Because, it was tough. It was tough. Fun times in Outlander land. But we got to see Scotland for just a skosh, and I want to see more of it. Gosh, I hope we go back someday. Okay, but there we go. Awesome. Okay, episode 6, season 5 in the books. Oh, it'd be interesting to hear what actually happened in the books. I know some of you have thoughts. I love when you share your thoughts. I love when you hit like. I also love when you hit subscribe. So thank you again for joining me. Don't forget, full episode watch along is available on Patreon. Would love to see you there. So take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated. Stay away from the locusts. And then come back and see the next video in the queue. So until next time, y'all.